Yo guys, welcome back to another video here at Trader's Journey on YouTube. Thanks very much for joining me on yet another video. This video is going to be very exciting. I want to go through some of the stocks and shares which I am looking at for 2021, some of which I've already bought. But I'll be talking you through why they're on my radar, why I'm looking to buy them, and what we've got planned for 2021. But just before I get into the video, if you guys haven't checked out my Instagram, which is traderjourney_official, be sure to check it out, as I have investment trading tips and tricks all on that Instagram account, which I regularly update on a daily basis. So feel free to DM me there if any of you have any questions. So let's get straight into this video. So there are 4 or 5 stocks. I'm going to mention 5 in this video of the stocks I've bought or looking to buy for 2021. It is going to be an exciting year for certain industries. Keep in mind, guys, that Joe Biden has now been confirmed as elected as US president, so he does have some agendas which he's looking to do in office. So we will expect certain industries, certain sectors to do better than others. So speaking of that, guys, Joe Biden is expected to invest 40 billion into renewable energy sources, whether that be electrical vehicles, hydrogen energy, or whatever that might be. So that is key to understanding what stocks to invest in for this year. So the first stock I'm going to be looking at is NIO. Now, NIO has been said to be a direct competitor for Tesla, and it is a Chinese competitor. Now, considering how well Tesla has done, we are expecting this stock to do just as well, if not take over that market as well. So NIO has recently also announced that they will be teaming up with Nvidia. So they've teamed up with Nvidia, who's a semiconductor provider and producer. So that is huge news for the industry, and they're looking to hopefully create some self-driving electrical automobiles. So I think this is going to be a very exciting stock. So as you can see here, I'm looking at the chart as well for NIO. Now you can see there's been several setups. For any of you who are options traders or swing traders, you'll understand that there were some significant opportunities here to get into this stock and trade. So you can see just recently it has broke a massive triangle and reached all-time highs there. So definitely going to be buying this stock. I haven't bought any shares as yet, but I see this stock going to at least 70 in the short to medium term, and potentially even higher highs depending on how well they do with releasing their first vehicles. As you can see on this website here, we have looks like they've got 3 models, some really cool designs here. I like the website, I like what they're showing here, and they are definitely going to be one of the up-and-coming car manufacturers. It does look very similar, this vehicle, the ES8, to a Mitsubishi electric vehicle that's also come out in the last year or two. But it's an exciting company and brand, so I'll definitely be investing in NIO. So that was the first stock I wanted to bring to your attention, guys, and it is something that I'll be keeping you guys posted with on my social media and YouTube as to how well the stock is performing. So next up, guys, I want to talk about MARA. So these guys are known as Marathon Patent Group. Now, a lot of you who are invested in Bitcoin will know well what these guys do. These guys essentially mine Bitcoins. They have it's mainly part of their operating model and their business model, and that is to mine Bitcoin. So as the Bitcoin price goes higher and higher, as it's done already in this year of 2021, we expect this stock to do even just as good, and there should be a direct correlation between increased Bitcoin prices and this share price. As you can see, as Bitcoin surged from the beginning of this year, we've already seen a huge return on this stock already, and I'm expecting extreme highs on this stock, and I'm very bullish on the stock as well. And as you can see, there's some triangles. For any swing traders watching the video, you could have easily created some swing trades with these triangles and watch for the breakout. So definitely some opportunities for any options traders. As I know most of you guys who watch the channel are options traders, but definitely a good long-term investment hold is this MARA. As we see crypto doing extremely well, I see it doing very well for this year as well, as we see there's so much instability in the economic world, so that will only drive precious metals and safer assets such as crypto or people will look to put their money into other types of assets. Now, keep in mind as well, Bitcoin was one of the best performing asset classes for 2020. So it just goes to show how well crypto is doing as a return on investment. So this is definitely a buy for anyone looking to make the most of the rises in cryptocurrency prices. But I'm already invested in this particular stock. I've already seen 100% return on this particular investment. So this is one I'll be holding on to for the whole of 2021. Now guys, I'm going to move on to a couple of other stocks which are taking a lot of investors time and money as well, and that is two stocks. One is called Plug Power and one is called Fuel Cell. FCell is its ticker name, and it's called Fuel Cell Energy. Now these two stocks are doing extremely well for the beginning of this year as well. Plug, I'm just extremely surprised to see how well it's done at the beginning of this year. Now that huge rally which we've just recently seen here for 2021, that is mainly been brought about by Biden coming into election. Now, as I said, he is investing in these renewable energy sources. Now Plug, they specialize in hydrogen power alongside electrical vehicles and electric powered vehicles. Hydrogen power fuel cells and energy sources are going to do extremely well as well. So I see this as a second opportunity rather than resulting to electrical power. Hydrogen power sources will do extremely well as well. There's a lot of R&D, research and development going on in these particular region, in these sort of industries, sorry. So I expect these stocks to do very well. Now, what I would say, however, is FCell is probably a stock I'm going to be selling soon. It doesn't seem to be doing as well as Plug in terms of its financials. I think Plug is a much better investment than FCell. I was reading an article earlier. Let me just see if I can get it on the screen. Here we are. It talks about the two particular stocks and just weighs them up together. I'll try and leave the link to the article in the description box below. But in terms of valuation and in terms of its ratings, Plug definitely does a lot better than Fuel Cell. So I'll probably be selling Fuel Cell this week and be putting that the proceeds into Plug Power. Just from this article alone, which I'll link in the description, it does seem to be one of the better of the two. It seems to be the better investment of the two companies. But I'm not downgrading Fuel Cell. I think it's still a hold. It's still got some potential, but looking at what the analysts are saying, and it's not a buy such as Plug. Plug has a good rating overall from what analysts have been saying. So I think I will be selling up FCell and be putting that investment into Plug. That brings me on to the two last. I'm going to just give you guys one more bonus stock, but one of the stocks which I've recently bought is AMD. Now you can see how well they've done. They are definitely a leader in their industry for micro devices, and I think their stock's just only going to do even better. It's a good, strong stock, and it does tend to be volatile in the short term, but in the long term you make huge returns. And I see from its supply chain and its customer base, it's got a very good business model, and I see it supplying mobile devices, whether that be computers or mobile devices. That sort of area and industry is still a very strong industry. So whether that also be gaming console, so I think AMD is a very strong hold for me. So I've added that to the portfolio for 2021 as we see an advancement in sort of electronic devices. And that brings me on to the very final stock I want to cover on this video. This is a bonus. I did say 5, but I'll give you guys a bonus stock, and the stock is Jumia Technologies. I hope I pronounced that correctly, but Jumia Technologies is like, it's been quoted and been said to be the African Amazon. So they are looking to definitely take a big share of the market. You can see from this chart how the previous highs have fared to where it is now. It is very bullish. It has had a pullback recently. I can see it breaking this downward trend, so this is possibly a good entry point. I haven't bought any shares yet, but I'm looking to do that next week as the market opens on Monday. And this is definitely going to be a long-term hold for me. I see it doing very well. considering how big the Africa region is and how much sort of area this particular business is going to cover, I see it being a huge opportunity. And like I said, from this downward trend, we had a consistent downward trend hitting twice, 3 times, and it's just recently broken that downward trend and reversed back. It's touched on the downward trend and bounced back up. So I see it as a good entry point for a long-term hold. I see a lot of opportunity, even though it's gone up a huge amount already within the past sort of 6 months. I don't see it ending here, and I see it doing extremely well for the future years to come. So when I say long-term holds, guys, this is probably going to be a year to 2 year, most of these stocks, but the only one that gives me slight concern at the moment is FuelCell. One of the other things, just before I end the video, guys, I want to make mention about Plug and FuelCell. One thing to mention and understand about both of their business models is they are not profitable. They are still not profitable, but there is huge potential in these businesses, which is why I'm holding on to these stocks. But keep in mind, from a fundamental analysis point of view, these stocks are not actually profitable right now. So you may want to consider that in terms of your risk management and whether it's a stock you want to hold in your portfolio. But as I said, I'm very bullish on Plug, which is why I'm holding on it, and it has paid off from this huge rally which we've seen. But FuelCell worries me more out of the 2 stocks, so I will be selling out of my investment in FuelCell Energy and transferring that into Plug. This, keep in mind, guys, is not my entire portfolio. This is just the stocks which I've bought recently for 2021, and I wanted to give you guys the update, so hopefully you guys can benefit from the upside in these stocks. Let me know what your thoughts are of the stocks I've selected. Have you got any concerns? Hopefully we can discuss it in the comments. I'll be interested to hear what your comments and feedback are and what you potentially have as holdings in your portfolios. I'd be interested to know, and hopefully we can share that knowledge and help everybody out. So thanks very much for watching the video, guys. Before I end it here, be sure to give the video a like if you got any value from this video. Drop me a subscribe, hit the subscribe button if you guys have got any value from these videos which I've been releasing. Be sure to check my Instagram, which is traderjourney_official. I provide daily updates there, whether it's my trading, options trading, or my stock investments. I provide loads of investment tips and tricks over on that Instagram page. And if anyone's interested in joining a community where we talk about trading, we talk about investing, feel free to check out the link in the description box below, as we help some beginners get a feel for investing and trading as well. So thanks very much for watching. I will catch you all on the next video. Take care. Goodbye.